What's up, guys? Welcome back to Horsepower and Pizza. If you are new to the channel, my name is Bailey. Thank you for stopping by. Before I get into today's video, I want to thank you guys so much for all of your recent support on the website. If you have placed an order, it will be shipped out to you as soon as possible. Everything's in stock for the most part, and we have a new summer dropping in just a few weeks. I'm just waiting on the shirts to get back from the printer, and we will have 3 new designs in shirts. I have a couple different hats. We'll be trying a new upload schedule from now on. I'm gonna try and shoot for Monday, Wednesday, or Monday, Thursday. I haven't decided yet, so you'll find out later this week. This video should be going live on Monday. I am going to review my 435 today. I've had the car about a month. I wanted to wait, get some good seat time in it so I could give a proper review. I'm not a review channel. I bought this car because I was looking for another fun car for a long time. I've always loved BMW. This is not the first BMW that I have owned. I was back and forth between what I wanted to buy, and this came up on the market for a very fair deal, so I purchased it. If you're in the market for another car, or specifically a 335 or 435, be sure to subscribe. I plan on modifying this car. Stay up to date with me, Instagram and everything. I was kind of hesitant buying this car because I wanted a stick car. I think that the N55 mated with the ZF8 transmission is a great pair. The ZF8 is an 8-speed automatic transmission, and it shifts very quickly and very smoothly. I'm very impressed with it. I love it. Everybody else I have talked to that has driven a car with the ZF8 in it loves it. I don't think it's nearly as much fun as a 6-speed, because everybody loves rowing gears in a 3-pedal car. Unfortunately, the way that things are going with technology, and I don't want to say unfortunately because technology is great, but for the automotive industry, most companies are shifting away from their old standard manual gearbox and going to automatics, which they shift faster. Are they as much fun? I don't think so. This has paddle shifters that are actually very responsive. I have driven a couple Tiptronic or slap shifts. This actually performs. When you shift, it actually shifts. It doesn't have much hesitation to it at all. I would have loved to have had the 6-speed car, but the way that things are going, the automatics are a lot more available. People that are buying the 6-speed cars aren't selling them, and I purchased this used. I got a great deal on it. These cars started at about $60,000 4 years ago. I picked it up for 22 with 50,000 miles on it. So that's pretty fair pricing. It was a lease car, so all of the maintenance was done at a BMW dealership. I bought it in Virginia. I purchased the 435 because I had mentioned that I had wanted a 335 to one of my friends. And I was talking like an E90, E92. My buddy said, "You don't want that. You're gonna have issues with the N54, which was the previous version of this engine. It was a twin turbo instead of the single turbo twin scroll." I will be doing a video later this week comparing the two, so stay tuned for that. But he said, listen, if you want one, get one of the newer ones with the N55 in it. The N55 is a more reliable engine, and you just shouldn't have nearly as much trouble with it. So armed with that information, I went home and started looking at 335s online. The difference between the 3 Series and the 4 Series is sedan versus coupe. I wanted the coupe instead of the sedan because this is not my daily driver. This is my weekend car, my fun car. I have a lot of plans for it as far as modifications go. The 335s that are the F30 generation, they're coming down in price considerably. They're very cheap with very low miles on them. So I was like, I'll look at 2014 and 2015 435s, because 2014, I believe, was the first year for the 4 Series. In America, at least. I'm not sure if that changes between Europe and America. So I got to looking, and this came up right away. It's liquid blue metallic with the saddle brown interior, which I had not seen as a color combination before. It's got the luxury package. I was told you cannot get this car with the M Sport package in liquid metallic blue. It's got iDrive or connected drive, whatever you want to call it, the infotainment system with the nav and all of that. That's great. Heated seats are pretty much standard on anything anymore. It doesn't have the sport seats because it's not a sport package or an M Sport car, but the seats are very comfortable. This car is a very easy car to get into and drive. I have done a few road trips in this car. I purchased it 5 hours from home and then drove it home. It handles very well. have fun every time I get in this car. I get into it to drive it for fun. Like you just saw, it's very easy to take out and go for quick little back road rips like that. It's a blast. You can get in, you can drive it normally, like it's meant to be driven, I guess, on the highway, on back roads even, and it's not overbearing. It has 4 different modes: Eco Pro, Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. Eco Pro is like your fuel saver, fuel economy mode. I haven't really touched it too much. I drive it in Comfort most of the time, but when you put it in Sport mode, you can tell the difference. You can control all of those modes with a button to the left of the gear shift. On the throttle in Comfort mode, I'm gonna hit Sport here. I'm not putting my foot down any harder. It just accelerates this much harder, and I'm not making that up. I wish I had my GoPro down there so you could see that my foot did not move. I just pressed a button and the entire demeanor of the car changes. You can feel the suspension and everything get a little bit stiffer as it goes into sport mode, and then obviously the engine tuning and dynamics get a lot more aggressive. Sport Plus I haven't really played with much because I know it turns off traction control while it puts it into sport mode. I haven't had it anywhere that I'm comfortable doing that yet. I don't want to hurt myself, I don't want to hurt my car, and I definitely don't want to hurt anybody else or anybody else's property. I just haven't played with it, so I can't give you a full review on Sport Plus, but it's there. And I think with a few bolt-ons and a tune, it would definitely be a lot faster than it already is, and it's quick enough that it just pulls. I don't know where I am. I've never come down this road before, so that's cool. The things that held me back from purchasing an M car over the 435 were the maintenance of the M car and the pricing. If I was going to buy an older M car, I could have very easily picked up an older E60, E90, whatever, M3, M5. An older generation M car would have been about the same price as this car. Granted, it would have had higher miles. With higher miles, you tend to expect higher maintenance. And with an M car, maintenance tends to be a little bit more intense than having a normal car from BMW. If you're willing to buy the car, you need to be willing to maintain the car. I didn't want to have this as my only vehicle just because of how many miles I drive in a year, and I was worried about, as I put more and more miles on this car, I don't want the maintenance to get out of hand and reliability to go downhill. So that's why I still have my Subaru Legacy that I daily drive. Doing a lot more with this car in the future. I really enjoy it so far. If you've been around the channel for a long time, you have met my friend Booker, and Booker and I have some serious plans for this car once we can sit down and plan everything out and get all the logistics figured out. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Good luck in your endeavors if you are trying to buy a new BMW or a new to you BMW. Social media, website, and everything is linked below. I want to thank you so much for watching. Peace out, and build it for you.